Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we explore the fascinating world of philosophy. Today we're diving into a classic debate that has puzzled thinkers for centuries. Are the fundamental principles of the universe 2, 3 or more in number? First off, let's lay some groundwork. The idea that there can't be just one principle is fairly straightforward. Think about it. There can't be one contrary without something for it to be contrary to. You need pairs at least, and having an infinite number of principles, that's a big no-no because it makes understanding the universe impossible. So we're left with a finite number. But is that number 2 or 3? Empedocles, a Greek philosopher, thought he nailed it with his idea of 4 elements: earth, water, air and fire. Yet we're not talking infinite principles here, we're talking about something manageable and understandable. So how did he do it? By using pairs of contraries like hot and cold, wet and dry. But let's look deeper. If we have just 2 principles like density and rarity, how do they interact? It's tricky to see how one could affect the other directly. Aristotle points out that principles usually need a third element to interact with. For example, love and strife don't make something by themselves. They act on something else. So if we can't just have 2 principles, and infinite principles are out of the question, are we looking at 3? The idea here is to have a third element that ties everything together. Think about it. If we have fire and water, what brings them together? Something intermediate, air. Perhaps this third element acts as a bridge between the 2 contraries. Aristotle suggests that this makes more sense because if you had 4 principles, you'd need separate intermediates for each pair, making things unnecessarily complicated. So 3 seems to be the magic number. However, this isn't just about simple numbers, it's about how these elements interact to create everything we see around us. For example, the early philosophers used pairs of contraries to build their theories. Some thought the passive element was 1, while others flipped it, making the active element the dominant one. So, are we settled on 3 elements then? Well, it's tough to say definitively. Aristotle himself admits that it's a complex issue, but what he leans toward is the idea that having 3 principles, one that binds the contraries together, makes more sense than just 2 or an infinite number. In summary, the debate about whether the fundamental principles of the universe are 2 or 3 remains open, but what seems clear is that understanding these principles helps us grasp the very fabric of reality. Thanks for joining me on this philosophical journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and as always, keep questioning. Catch you in the next one.